Welcome to Team Redline Techniques in association with SimGear. This video is made with software from iRacing.com.
Considered one of North America's most classic racing tracks, Sebring has a long history going back to the 50s, in particular the 12 Hours of Sebring race, which is held annually. This race stands tall with the 24 Hours of Daytona and the 24 Hours of Le Mans in sports car racing. So today we're looking at the 3.7 mile international course. This is one of three configurations and has 17 turns. Sebring is infamous for its bumpy surface, and this is also the case in iRacing, which has seen most people have a few moments, at least in the first and last corners. The circuit's quite wide, which allows for different lines. It also has a fantastic mix of fast on the edge turns to your slower hairpin type turns. Mastering both of these is critical to a great lap. Today we're on board on one of iRacing's most popular road cars, the Formula Mazda. Weighing in at 1,090 pounds with a mere 240 horsepower, it provides some of the closest racing around. So let's take a look at Sebring International with the Mazda master himself, Volker Hackmann. Okay, coming across start finish line, you're in 6th gear. Turn in early and brake just enough so you drop down a gear, then get back on the gas way before the apex and get as close to the inside wall as possible. Coming up to turn 3 and 4, brake hard at the double cone marker. Shift down into 2nd gear. Late apex here, get back on the gas early, shift up to 3rd and stay away from the curbs. This corner tightens on exit, late apex again, let the car roll into the corner without braking too much, don't touch the inside curb and avoid the outside one as well. Coming up to the hairpin, brake a bit after the triple cone marker, down through the gears into 2nd, make sure not to overdrive the entry, so you really have to be back on the gas early. You can use the curb on the inside a bit to help you turn. Brake late a bit before the double cone and shift down into 2nd gear to help the car turn. At the exit, probably get some wheel spin, so shift early into 3rd. Corner is very tricky because of the bumpy entry. Brake at the beginning of the curb on the left side, down to 3rd gear, and don't go in too early as you can't afford to touch the inside curb. Once again, very important to get on the gas early through here. At the double cone marker again, turn in early and drop it into 3rd gear for a brief moment to make the car turn. It's a concrete runoff on the left before the corner to get a better entry. No real braking point here, aim for the cones on the left, brake early, shift to 3rd and turn in. Roll into the corner. On that last corner, to be really patient, stay off the throttle for a while to make the car rotate. When it does that, get back on the gas. Still at full throttle through the kink, then take a wide line on entry. Don't brake very hard but deep into the corner. Drop it down into 3rd gear and turn in aggressively to get the car down towards the inside wall. Get back on the gas as early as you can, shift up to 4th past the apex and accelerate hard on the main straight. Okay, there's a 156.7 from Volker. Now let's look at some racecraft techniques. Passing is never easy with a driver of similar ability, so you must take each opportunity as it comes. Sebring has a few overtaking spots, however the safest is really into the hairpin or the final corner. Okay, turn 1, hard to pass here due to the big time understeer on the inside. The other car can usually keep up on the outside and get a better run off the corner, so not really worth doing this. However, sometimes you can get away with it. Turn 3 is a better place than turn 1 and really the only good place if you run more downforce than the car in front. However, the outside driver can brake much later. If you go side by side through turns 3, 4 or 5, he's on the better line for the big bend and the straight. Okay, coming to the hairpin, pretty straightforward. You get a run on the straight, move to the inside and outbrake the other driver. However, the other driver can fight back round the outside, and being on the left side of the track is better in turn 10. Here's another view from the roll bar. Okay, most of the other parts of the track are actually pretty difficult to pass in, so unless the driver in front makes a mistake or you're actually side by side, there's little chance of you getting past. The best thing to do is stay close and wait for the final corner. So let's look at that now. Okay, along with the hairpin, this is probably the most common place to pass. Dive down into the inside and keep it close to the wall. However, the driver who is being passed has a good chance of fighting back on the outside and getting better traction off the corner. So be aware of that. Let's take another look from the external view. Volker's on the outside here with Rich on the inside. Volker manages to brake very late around the outside, however Rich has track position with the inside line. Despite Rich being compromised on the exit, he's still in a good position for turn 1. Well, we hope you enjoyed this Sebring overview. Please look out for our next Team Redline techniques coming soon.